Tim Collins with Coleman today. I'm out with Good Hope City Councilwoman Susan Eller. Susan, you got a big announcement today, don't you?
I do. I am actually announcing that I'm running for re-election for Good Hope City Council, place number 3.
Now, this is not your first time. This is, in fact, your 4th try at City Council. You've been successful the previous three elections, right?
I have been, fortunately. It's an honor because the residents of Good Hope have had faith in me, and they've actually allowed me to serve for 3 terms. So I'm going to try one more time.
Well, that's pretty impressive. I don't care who you are to get elected 3 times and go for a 4th. Now, I talked to your mayor a few weeks back. Good Hope has really done great things, all the way to the point of achieving city status. Tell us about what you feel your role in all that has been.
Well, as a lifelong resident of Good Hope, I have always cared about my community, and so I wanted to use some of the skills that I use every day, bring them home, and help to make my community a better place.
Well, I believe you've done that. Now, as far as growth, I think that's the most interesting thing beyond the community itself in Good Hope. You folks are poised to do potentially great things over the next few years, aren't you?
We are. There's a lot of potential there. We have several places in our community that's just blank canvases that are just ready for growth. So we're hoping to take some of those to bigger heights.
Now, I know in your day job, that's what you focus on all the time is economic development and growth. Do you have any specifics in mind for the community of Good Hope?
Well, I think when you look at especially the new exit off of I-65, exit 305, it's an open door to Smith Lake, so I think that's a great potential for some retail development in that area, maybe restaurants, food stores, service stations, things like that. But we are actually working on a little plan to hopefully make not just the areas that front the road successful, but some of the areas that are off the road front a little bit.
I follow you. Now, looking at Good Hope, every community has things that maybe are not up to where you'd like them to be. Is there any specific area you think needs the most work to bring it up to a higher level?
In the past 4 years, we actually had some buildings that were unsightly buildings in our area. So what we did at that point in time, we kind of copied a program from the city of Coleman, which was the facade improvement program. And we actually took some of our alcohol funds and we gave grants to some of the businesses in our community that had some unsightly buildings, and we gave them some money to help bring those up to par to make the exit in that area look better. And there's still a few buildings that need a little bit of work, but overall those things are coming up, and I think over the years that'll be a great asset to the community. You know,
that's very unique. I don't recall, except maybe in the city of Coleman, I don't know of any other municipality in the county who's done that. That's pretty progressive.
I think we're probably the second one to do that.
That's awesome.
So we took some of the funds that were coming in from those alcohol taxes and put them back to use in the community.
Gotcha. Now, you are running, as far as we know, unopposed.
At this point.
At this point, and I'm sure you would like that to continue. Assuming that someone does decide to oppose you, what do you have in mind for a campaign? Have you got signs and tennis shoes ready, or what are you going to be doing?
I have tennis shoes ready. I have signs that are printed that already have re-elect Susan Robinson Eller on them. And if I do have opponents, I plan to do what I did the first 2 times that I ran and I had opposition. I went door to door, and I think I knocked on, if I didn't knock on every door, I come pretty close to knocking on every door. I'd get home from work, I'd put my tennis shoes on and get in my car and just drive to a section of the neighborhood I hadn't been in, and I'd come home when it started. Sometimes I took friends, sometimes I went by myself.
You have no fear of campaigning, it sounds like.
Not at all.
So, we're about to run out of time. Any final words you'd like to say to the voters of City of Good Hope?
I would just like to say it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve the past 3 terms, and if they see fit, I would be honored and to serve another term for them. Your vote would be greatly appreciated.
Ms. Eller, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.